Good morning and welcome to one and all. Today's topic is spiritual empowerment. Why do I live? A few years ago, I attended a birthday party. During the celebration, the speaker made a striking remark. There are two most important days in your life. The first one is the day you are born, that is the birthday. Everyone knows it. But the second most important day in the life is the day you discover why you were born. That thought stayed with me for a long time. Many people merely exist. They do not truly live. Why? Because they have not discovered the meaning of their lives. In fact, the very act of asking the question, why do I live, already leads towards the answer to find purpose and meaning, to awaken our potential, and to discover our capacity to understand ourselves and relate to others. When this happens, we begin to experience joy in life itself. At the heart of spiritual empowerment stands love and service. We are born alone and we die alone. But we need not live alone. The moment we begin to live in love, friendship, and solidarity with others, life becomes meaningful. It is like a bird born in a cage. It never thinks of flying. Flying may even seem strange or impossible. But the moment it begins to fly, an entirely new world opens before it. Similarly, we are all born ignorant, yet through education, reflection, and training, we overcome ignorance and discover our true freedom. I would like to invite you to read a powerful book, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. In it, he shares a profound truth. Life always has meaning, even in the midst of suffering. Life is full of joy. It is also full of trials. The real question is, how can we live meaningfully, even happily, amid suffering and adversity? Frankl teaches us, even in the most worst situations, we can discover meaning. And once meaning is found, suffering ceases to be mere suffering. It becomes a path to growth, a stepping stone to transformation. When we cannot change a situation, we can always change our attitude. That is the secret of spiritual empowerment. Let me illustrate this with a story of the Clark family and the Titanic. The Clark family from Scotland dreamed of traveling to the United States. After years of hard work, they finally saved enough money to buy tickets on the most famous ship of their time, the Titanic. Their excitement was beyond words. But just a week before departure, Their son was bitten by a dog. The doctor insisted that the boy be quarantined, and the family was forced to cancel their long-awaited journey. Their dreams were shattered. The father, heartbroken and angry, cursed both his son and God for what he saw as a terrible misfortune. 5 days later, the news broke that Titanic, the so-called unsinkable ship, had sunk. Thousands had perished. When the father heard the news, he embraced his son with tears in his eyes and thanked God for saving their lives. What once appeared to be a curse turned into a blessing. What once appeared to be a tragedy had become a joyful thanksgiving. This story reminds us that life is a mystery. What seems like a setback may contain a deeper meaning. When we discover that meaning, we are empowered. The abiding value of life comes from within. It is not material wealth, titles, or honors that define a person, but the inner caliber. Your mindset can make all the difference. In the book of Job in the Bible, we read an enlightening message. Job was once the happiest of men, yet he lost his wealth, his health, and all his 10 children. He lost everything. Even his wife told him, "Curse God and die." Did he curse God? No. What did he do? We read in the book of Job, the first chapter, 20-21, the following. Then Job arose, tore his robe, shaved his head, and fell on the ground and worshipped. And he said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Lord gave me, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." What a profound vision of values. What a life of integrity. Human values such as honesty, compassion, and kindness, together with spiritual values like faith, inner peace, and oneness, are deeply interrelated. They shape character, give direction and purpose to life, and ultimately make life worth living. True empowerment lies in upholding both human values and spiritual values with joy and commitment. The goal of life is not merely to survive, but contribute meaningfully to others, to build up relationships, and to leave the world better than we found it. Do not run away from suffering. The more you try to escape, the more it will follow you. Accept it, live with it, and it will transform your life. Hyrel Nagda said, "If something is hurting, let it hurt. If there is pain in your heart, feel the pain. By pushing it aside or suppressing it, we will miss out on the glory and power which is hidden beneath the suffering." Dear friends, if we are truly motivated to find meaning, even in trials, we will face any hardship with courage. And when suffering is born out of love, life becomes thrilling both in good and bad times, and you will find value in it. Thank you. God bless you.